Yeah. You must know footwork moves to box out your opponent every time. These are the two critical footwork moves you need to master to box out your opponent every single time when you're playing defense. And it's the pivots that I actually teach on offense. There's a front pivot and an inside pivot. If he is where he's at and he's looking at the basketball and I have a slight advantage, when I advance to his body, what you're gonna do, you're gonna go to your right. He's gonna go to his right. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a front pivot. So when I advance, he goes to his right, I'm a front pivot into his body and get low to back him up. No body in position, stay where you are. When I advance, I'm taking my right foot and swinging it towards him to look to back him up because I have a slight advantage. Why? Because again, he now is reactionary. He saw me coming at him, he didn't move. Now when he moves, I have an opportunity to create an advantage. Now let's say he's proactive. You're cat quick. I don't have a chance to do that now. Go quick, go quick. See, I can't do that. I do that front pivot, he's gonna get that basketball. However, I can do what's called an inside pivot. Be cat quick, I can turn, look at that contact, right? And see, it all depends on the situation. That's why you wanna learn to master this stuff so you can do it with little thought and it becomes automatic. When you have an advantage, slow, go, bang, front pivot. I don't have an advantage, he goes, I wanna go here, go, bang, right there, stop, right? Now, I want to get low, and I do what's called an inside pivot. Those are the two ways you want to learn to master your footwork when you box out. And all of a sudden now, you're tough to compete with any offensive player, and you keep them away from crashing the boards, where now you great advantages on defense. Let's get right into the only defensive rebounding drill you need to know. It's called ABR, and ABR stands for Advanced Box Out Release Drill. All right, here we go. Advanced Box Out Release Drill. Defensively speaking, what you want to first do when looking to box out is you always want to advance. That's the A. You want to advance to the opposite color jersey. Imagine there being a player here with the opposite color jersey of my black shirt. So I want to advance to, say, the basketball as if that's the person. I want to advance to what we call an attack step. My legs are still loaded, my feet are still active, and my hands. Because you never know which way that ball might bounce. After I advance, I then want to box out. That's the B part. Now, even on the box out, I want to drive my opponent back. I want to put my butt, my backside, into their knee leg area. I want to drive them back. I want them to be stiff-legged where they can't jump. Doing this legally, not looking to hurt anybody. Looking to just play as aggressive as I can within the integrity of the basketball game. Then once I box them out, drive them back, I release to the basketball. Because to me, the best defensive rebounds happen on the ground. Because again, if the ball's in the ground, imagine me being in front of the basketball, it's hard for the offensive player to get the basketball. So advance, box out, release. Advance, box out, release. Go get the basketball, right? You want to advance, box out, release. Notice my backup. My backup after my box out is critical. Don't just advance and box out and stay. Advance, box out, drive back. Drive them back, then release to the basketball. Now let me show you the one rebounding drill you must do daily to become a beast on the boards. And that's what I call the putbacks drill. Using the backboard, you want to throw the ball up as high as you can. And what you want to do is learn to go get the ball at the highest point, right? So before I go to shoot the basketball, I just want to go grab it at its highest point. To get used to when you see that ball up, you're on offense, you go crash the basketball. And again, the rule we have at Attack Basketball Academy is we want you crashing for 2 seconds. Go get it for 2 seconds. Go do everything you can to get the basketball at the highest point for 2 seconds. Then once you learn how to catch that basketball, come down with it and go score the basketball. Don't think about passing this ball out. You're in great position to grab it, to go back up, to go score that basketball. Put pressure on that defensive team. Putback drill. Grab it, lift up, score it. Right? One more. Highest point, grab it, lift up, score it. That's simple. You do that daily. It'll get you used to crashing the boards, and then it'll get you used to doing this. Instead of catching it and trying to pass the ball out, you'll catch it and pass the ball to the hoop for a score. Let's keep the momentum going with that bonus I mentioned earlier. We've covered a lot in this video, and I really want to make sure I'm helping you out. So I'd like to offer you a guide that covers all the must-know basketball principles and in what switch to apply them. This is a powerful guide of best practice tips and skills empowering you to take charge of your game. Just click the link in the description below. You can download the guide I put together as my gift to you. Enjoy it and keep attacking.